why they suddenly melted when it comes to you, what's the truth about their heart opening? You guys, before we even get into the cards, I'm getting here. Take a breath because can you feel it? The energy is just different today around this connection or something, right? As I'm shuffling here, the energy coming through is absolute intense, okay? And it's like a literal meltdown, okay, of old structures. I feel like you've felt that sudden shift over maybe the past 48 hours. Could be the last 72 or 24, y'all. But I'm getting here that the wall they had up, the one you thought was permanent, is turning to liquid, you guys. Welcome back, Starseeds. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. This is a general message. Please remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest. All right? Always use your discernment and your intuition. Okay? So, we're actually going to be decoding, okay? What happened when it comes to you, right? Because something happened here, all right? So I'm getting here, there are some key energies coming through. First one is that lunar energy, okay, showing up here. So it's kind of like the truth of this drift energy, right? So this is giving, this explains that the drifting period, like we've been talking about, okay, while it felt like they were pulling away from you, the cards are actually showing here, okay, that they were actually lost in their own shadows. But also with that water I'm getting here and emotions, that is giving the energy of still very much, I feel like, tethered on an emotional level when it comes to you. All right. So I'm getting here, they were trying to maybe logic their way out of this connection, right? So I do feel like, it's something about you maybe gave them space, but you also gave them that energy to maybe do that introspection, right? So it's kind of like you maybe brought some tools here for this person, help them, right? Through this part of their journey, and you may not even realize it, okay? But as I was shuffling, I really did feel like a heavy sense of confusion they were carrying, okay? I feel like the more they drifted, the more they realized they were just navigating in the dark, maybe without your light, okay? So something about that mission, you understood, babe. That's what I'm getting here, okay? So I feel like with this energy showing up, you see what the next card is, okay? So there we are. There's the Lover's energy showing up here, okay? Now, with this energy, okay, this is showing, I feel like, first of all, let's say this, all right? The drift was not a breakup, okay? It was a deep sea dive into their own subconscious mind, okay? Whereas they realize that your soul is their true north star, you guys. Yeah, so look at that. So I'm seeing here, you guys, in this energy, I want you to kind of like picture like that golden anchor type of energy, okay? This is very significant right here, okay? So this is actually the heart of the reading because you stopped maybe, I feel like it was almost like, you stopped trying to maybe convince someone of something and you left them to their own thoughts, and then they came up with or able to come up with their own conclusions, but you did give them the seeds, right? To actually go within type of energy. Hopefully that makes sense for somebody. Intuitively awakened starseed. Yeah. So I'm getting here with this energy, okay, it wasn't about like, chasing someone down, but they returned to, I feel like You went ahead and you returned to your own energy, and it was like you allowed things to settle. Okay. You, I'm getting like your own mission type of energy, right? So you created that spiritual vacuum that they actually needed, that acted as a magnet ultimately, right? So you may not realize that's what you did, but you did. Okay. So I'm getting here, the melt happened the second that egoic energy realized it couldn't survive that heat of your unconditional vibration. All right. So there was definitely some type of, I'm getting here like awakening or something like that. Okay. And just to be clear, you guys, let's say this, okay? They are melting emotionally, but not in the Wizard of Oz witchy sense, right? Yeah, not in the witch sense I'm getting here. Okay. No. So it's not like, oh, I'm melting type of energy. Okay. Even though it's hot enough for, things to melt, and I'm getting here, it's like, but I'm getting here more like chocolate. I'm getting here more like, ice melting. Okay. So not like, which is in the heat melting type of energy. Okay. Not that. Right. So, you guys, I'm getting here though that they are simply dissolving the walls they built around their heart. Someone has been, I feel like, very guarded for a long time, but the way you navigated a situation with them absolutely helped in some sort of way. Okay. But I feel like it was kind of difficult. So it was like, again, like somebody was experiencing some type of breakthrough. Okay. That's what I'm getting here. All right. And I do feel like you were kind of like the guide for that. All right. So what I'm seeing here is that with this energy, I'm going to go back to the love, and there it is. Okay. So I'm getting that energy of, look at this anchor. It's holding them to you even while they tried to float away, right? Their defenses didn't just crack, they dissolved because of you. Wow. Okay. And more wow. Okay. Let's get some more here. Yeah. So I'm getting here. Wow. Okay. Look at that. We have the sun showing up here, right? So this is the sudden heart opening. All right. That is like, it alerted them like something is different. Okay. The shadows of this moon energy are gone. The confusion of the drift is over. Somebody was like out to sea, and I feel like you just brought them back in. But it was how you navigated this, I feel like whatever took place, that I feel like there's an element of gratitude here. Okay. It's like you knew how to handle this. Okay. That's what I'm getting here. All right. And maybe again, you don't know that, but yeah. Okay. So a lot of times we don't realize IAS and the effect that we do have on people. Okay. Their psyche and things like that. That's what I'm getting here. But it's like something is falling into place here. So the confusion, the drift is over, and they are seeing you and this connection, okay, with total clarity for the first time. Now, for some of you guys, this could be someone that, I don't know why I'm hearing like lost their way, or they really didn't have all of the information. They really didn't have the tools. And it's like you kind of provided them with that to kind of put things together, right? Within themselves. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So I'm getting here that that's that clear energy, right? So I'm getting here, expect a message or a gesture that feels unlike them. Okay. This could be somebody that was maybe under a lot of stress, and you help them put those thoughts in order. Okay. But I'm getting here, it's like they might be weirdly soft or unusually vulnerable. Okay. And that's this energy here, right? So you see that with the sun energy, but also too, again, you know, with that showing up there, okay? So it's like burning away the last of their, it's something about this, maybe pride. They aren't just, this isn't someone that's coming back, just coming back, but they're coming back transformed because they finally choose the warmth of your light over the cold of maybe some type of isolation, is what I'm getting here, okay? But you had to show them. It's like some type of reflecting energy here, okay? Something they didn't see maybe within themselves, all right? But I'm getting here, you guys, when we're looking at these cards here, this is like, this is a lot of different energy that's going to be showing up, I feel like, with someone. So again, you know, I feel like this is very positive energy, okay? So I feel like you did the work. Star seeds, okay? Yeah, whomever this is resonating with, intuitively awakened, IAS, okay? By staying in your frequency, you kind of force them to face theirs, right? So if you can like maybe feel the sun energy hitting your connection right now, I feel like that is your confirmation, okay? Yeah. So, you guys, I'm getting here, the light is the reason their heart is open. But this was somebody that I do feel like they were in the dark, okay? So, again, you definitely, there could have even been some information that you gave them that helped them maybe make sense of something, right? That no one did. So, this was someone, again, I feel like that was searching and they couldn't find things, right? And here, you kind of like opened that part of them because you gave them what they needed, okay? To kind of make sense of things, right? Wow. All right. So, you guys, let's get a few more cards here, okay? To see what we get. We'll move these over here and see what else we get here. Please give us more. Wow, this card just jumped right out. Okay, so there is some type of, look at that. And that's wild how that card just jumped out. So this could be an offer even coming in because of this shift, right? But again, you know, this is the energy. It's like I'm picking up on, it's like this is what someone may act, maybe because they're just so happy. I feel like you've almost like there's an element of freedom, of like a mindset or something like that that you help someone with, and they're going to be moving forward, like maybe wanting to take action or rejuvenated and things like that, right? Some resiliency is popping out here, okay? And this could be something that has a fast turnaround. So it's like, yeah. So this is why they suddenly melted, not melting, but melted when it comes to you, okay? And it's like kind of like, I feel like this is like this romantic connection, but then almost like forever indebted, okay, for that blockage that you help them get beyond. All right. What else we got here? Okay, so wow. Okay. Someone definitely can see clearly now. Okay. You lifted the fog of some sort is what I'm getting here, right? And even with their heart. Okay. IAS. Let's get some oracles here and see what we get, you guys. Yeah. Let's see what else we get for the collective. Yeah, you did your big one here. That's what I'm getting here. Please give us more. What else we got? Please give us more. What else we got here? Okay, so yeah, you transmuted something. You certainly did. Okay, and that's so ironic that that came out like that. Okay, and here we go. Something, it's like that unconditional energy showing up, right? So it's like now it's almost like somebody can like maybe think, or like they cleared their mind and you helped them with this, right? So, and now there's growth because I'm seeing mine garden, okay? And now there's that ascension showing up. So this is definitely giving a blockage was removed because of you, and it melted them, right? And again, this is because you didn't, like, somebody is truly at a turning point here, all right? But it's drawing them magnetically to you. But without this happening, that they couldn't have come this wouldn't have happened this way. Wow. Okay, so let's get some more here. I always am just so amazed at the energy that is uncovered in these messages, IAS, for whomever. I hope it's helping someone. Okay, let's get some more oracles here. Well, there was something they didn't see. There it is. There was something in their blind spot. Okay, something about the shift in perspectives and something they hadn't considered. You helped them. It's like there's a lot of things that they weren't able to actually hone in on. Okay? Especially when it comes to you and this connection, but it's also to how they've been maybe bypassing or ignoring maybe like opportunities, even this connection with you. Okay? All right. I love that. That came out, that card. Wow. All right. So what else we got here? Please give us more. So you've shown somebody how to tap in. Okay? Something to do with, there's that something about thicker skin. Oh, wow. Invincibility is showing up here. So there could be someone actually that beneath the surface, there's some type of maybe like insecurities or something like that. And you help them get beyond that. And that could have been something that was definitely, you know, something that's been going on maybe past life or through lifetimes, right? So that's where, oh, that North Node is coming in. You got somebody out of their South Node. Yes, you did. What else we got here? Okay. Yeah, so you made them face those shadows kind of energy. But they couldn't have connected with you had they not have been able to do that. So I just heard tough love, y'all. Okay? Tough love. What else we got here? Please give us more. Okay, so I'm seeing here also too, y'all, somebody garnered strength, right? It's almost like someone felt as though, you know, they were being weak, but they were actually being strong by going through some type of process, right? And that's what you guided them through. So it's like somebody was like, maybe it's kind of like they were in their own way. Look at this. You guys, somebody say the game in a big way. Look at that. Take time to pause and reflect. Okay? At what you brought to someone. All right? Yeah, because I'm getting here, this is a time of recalibration for you and them and a preparation. Okay? That's what this time is for. Treasures yet to come. Look at that. Rewards, items gained, unexpected gifts, prosperity, abundance. There's a lot of things coming in here. Not only with this love, because this love is what I'm getting here, but there's a lot more. So, you guys, this is amazing energy. I'm loving this for you guys, okay? Yeah, let's get one more. One more, okay? Someone needed to experience something and they experienced it through you. You were the one. You understood. Yes, you did. Required skills maybe to build. And this could be, you know, somebody that, something to do with the social skills, as, you know, it could be somebody that's very intelligent, but maybe on the other side, it's like kind of, you know, I feel like maybe something to do with communication or something like that. So there were some necessary upgrades. And look at the next card, upgrades made. Y'all, I cannot make this up. What needs to be polished and renewed is happening. Yeah. You showed them how to tap into it. Now they on their main mission, y'all. And that's what I'm getting here. Okay, somebody could have thought they was cursed at one point in time, is what I'm getting, right? So, moving beyond those limiting beliefs, even about love, about connections, how they perceive people. You brought a lot to someone's energy, okay? And that's why that heart is opening. That's exactly why. You guys, now we got to the core, y'all. I think I'm going to leave this message here. Thank you guys so much, as always, for stopping by. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. I'd love to have you here at the Vibe Tribe, Rare Breeze. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys for your next message. Until next time, guys, take care. Love ya. Bye.